Yo guys, what's going on? Yorkie Man here, and it is time for season number 4 here. I know you've all been waiting for it. I've said it a few times before, we like to take a bit of a break in between seasons. It just gives me a chance to refresh, but we're back here now. We're back for a new season. If you're excited, please smash that like button. If you're new around here, hit subscribe as we move on to 1K. I'm excited for this new season, but what I wasn't excited about was the fact that I have just recorded about 20 minutes worth of this, and I don't know if it was the Windows update, I don't know what it was, but it decided that I needed to reset up my microphone for OBS. So there's just a lot of me just talking and you can't hear a word of it. So I will go through what happened in that time. Now, we put in a few bids for a few players and we kept getting this. Negotiations are broken down. Players don't want to join the club. We looked at the club ranking and our club ranking isn't amazing. We are in the top 100 clubs. I think we're like 88th. But our club ranking isn't amazing, and this is what we kept on getting no matter who we went in for. I've searched and scoured for cheap players. As you can see, not much money again this season. The best budget we've had, but still not much. So we're going to have to be very smart with our transfers. And we kept getting this sports director comment saying negotiations are broken down. Our offer was rejected due to the player having too important role at his club. Now, I couldn't determine whether that was the player's decision turning down the contract or the club's decision turning down the transfer. So we tried another one here with Esposito. I paid his release clause and then offered him pretty much everything I can get. We wanted this guy. We've wanted him for a few seasons now. I still definitely want him. He's at Spal, and this is going to be to see if it's the player turning us down or if it's the club not letting them sell. Now, Campaz was on the transfer list. I'll show you the transfer list. It's a little bit crazy because there's tons of these players on the transfer list, like Alisson, Van Dijk, Sadio Mane. Look at this. I mean, it's ridiculous. Harry Kane was on here and he's not anymore, so maybe he's been bought. But this transfer list is just crazy. But the problem is with this transfer list is it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, because the club is resistant in parting with one of their key players. So why is he on the transfer list? PES, why is he on the transfer list if the club is resistant on letting the player go? So I went through this. I scoured. I looked for a lot of different players. We've looked at a lot of different players now at this stage. I also then turned my attention to free transfers. And that's where the first deal of this transfer window comes from. Christian Pavon has joined the club. It's annoying. There was a whole video where he came in and I said some cool stuff. I was really hilarious. We're not going to get it because of stupid OBS. But Pavon's still in. 82 rated left winger becomes the joint highest rated player at the club. He is superb. I'm excited to have him. But when it comes to signing more players, I think we're going to end up with the loans. There's not much I can do here. My hands are being twisted. There isn't. We're going to try and see what happens with Esposito. We're also going to have 2 games in this episode. Arsenal, Newcastle. What a ridiculous start to the season, though. Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Chelsea. We're playing 3 of the top 6 in the first 4 games of the season. It's a bit of a hectic one, but I think you're up to date. I think we got there. I think I did it in pretty decent time, in like 4 minutes. I think I recapped everything that happened. I'm frustrated because it's the starting of a new season and I kind of like these videos, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can get Esposito. No bids yet have come in for our players, and as it stands at the moment, I don't think we can actually let any of our players go because I don't think I can bring enough in. We're already short in several positions, especially Cam. If we're going to go with 2 Cams this season, we only have 2 Cams in Smith Rowe and Cherky. Moment of truth then. Let's see if it's the player or the club when it comes to Esposito's transfer here. Negotiations are broken down due to the player rejecting our offer due to the doubts over his appearance. So actually, the first time round, it could have been the club, which makes me think we can go back in for Campaz, but we're just going to have to pay. We're just going to have to pay a little bit more. A little bit about Campaz. He's a Cam. He's an AMF. He's 81 rated, so he comes in at a very high rate. He's Colombian, whole player, should be very good for us, and also cheap. So that is why we're going for him. He's cheap, and I am a cheapskate right now. So the club is resistant. So I'm going to pay his release clause, and then we're going to see. He does still say he's not convinced about his role at the club, and he is going to cost me an arm and his leg here. He is. But we're going to see now if he would be willing to sign for us. And we're kind of just trying to work stuff out here on PES when it comes to the transfers, because there's very little information that's given to you on why they work and why they don't work. Now, I can only imagine players thinking that they wouldn't be happy at the club. Has to be purely because maybe of our club ranking. But going through our club ranking, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad. We're in the top 100 clubs, and we're higher than most of these clubs we're working with. The other option we could do is maybe turn down the negotiation difficulty, but I don't feel like I want to do that. Moment of truth, take 2. Let's see now if Campaz does want to join us. The negotiations are broken down due to the player rejecting the club. So, I mean, I don't know, boys. We can't seemingly sign anyone. I really don't know. It's become a ridiculous struggle. We are going to take a quick look at the club, potentially see if there's anyone we can get rid of. I kind of like the team at the moment. I have to be honest. I kind of do like the team. I think we've got a good, tight-knit bunch of players here. We've got a good squad going into the new season. I think Pavon certainly adds. We need to loan a goalkeeper. That's without saying. And we could probably do with a striker, but we will survive this year without a striker. We will be okay, but, I mean, I thought we were going to do some big business this window, and it's feeling like probably not. So the scouts come back with this player here, Matthias Vitale, Brazilian 25-year-old playmaker, and I think we're going to try and make the negotiation. Because at this stage, we really need to bring some players in. So I'm going to go for 3 years. He does want to join us. He's got a good impression. So I'm going to try knock that down as low as possible. And the club's open to these transfers. So I'm going to knock that down as much as possible as well, because it didn't change. Let's see if we can bring in Vitale. Also, go hard or go home. We're going to try and make this transfer for Timothy Weah work. He's positive about signing with the club. So again, I'm going to lowball as much as possible. Let's see if we can sign these 2 players. It'd be huge if we could get them both. Will we get both players? We've just about got enough wage budget with what I was offering. See what we can do. Timothy Weah, the negotiations are broken down. Our offer was rejected due to our weekly salary offer being too low. Okay, so we know we need to go in with more than 16k. The same. It's broken down due to him being a key member. So Vitale, we just need to pay a little bit more money. And Timothy Weah, a little bit more wages. Right, so now Vitale seems to have a different outset. He seems to have a different outset now than he did before. We're going to up it, but I think we might have missed about. Maybe once you go in once, it kind of upsets them. Leo seems to be the same now. It appears that he's actually signed a new contract. It appears that he's signed a new contract, and I'm assuming that's exactly what's happened to Vitale as well. We do have Diakate here, who would be brilliant at centre-back, so we're going to go in and make an offer for him. Hopefully he wants to join us. The club's open to the idea of selling, so I'm just going to go in with just knocking it down by 1. Hopefully they'll be open to negotiate. He's got a good first impression, so I'm going to knock the wage down just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Hopefully we can sign him and he can come in as a star centre-back. So, results are in. The terms have been finalised on the centre-back, and Vitale, negotiations are broken down. So, as I assumed, I think he's pretty much just signed a new contract there, but Diakate, 80 rated centre-back, is in. Does take a hit there to our salary, which is fine. We expected that. But we can actually let a centre-back go now. We're going to go to our team, and we're going to keep, obviously, Robin Koch, Lorente, Salcedo. And we have 4 very good centre-backs now. I'm going to let go of Murillo. I'm going to add him to... No, I'm not going to add him to listed players. We've learnt our lesson. I do that every time. I do it every time. So transfer policy, open to offers placed on the transfer list. And then we're also going to do the same thing now with Cresswell. I just don't think it's ever going to happen for him. Open to offers placed on the transfer list. Well, there he is, the new centre-back, the big man himself, joining the club. I'm very happy, looking very smart in his suit here, entering his press conference signing for Leeds United. And I'm sure he'll be very, very happy to be joining the club. Let's see if we get the ridiculously over-the-top cheesy smile at the end. Oh, he's having a laugh and a joke there, isn't he? With fake Daniel Levy. There we go. That's how happy he is. So Florian Wirtz here's on the loan list. And I do know that it does say right wing, but he can play cam really comfortably. He's absolutely fine at cam. So I'm going to try maybe loaning him. The club is not impressed with terms so far. If we could, I just don't want the loan to be much more than 5 million, to be honest with you, for anyone. We're also going to have to find a goalkeeper. I think since he did so well last season and they've got quite a few goalkeepers, we're going to try and loan back Stefan again. They don't need him. The club's not impressed again, but if we could just bring in these 2 players, I think we'll probably be all right for this new season. So the Wirtz deal's actually been accepted, and the Man City one, they want a little bit more, but I'm really down for both of these. So Florian Wirtz will come in. He'll be another cam in the team and can even play right mid, but he won't have to. And we're also going to bring in Stefan as well. I'm over the moon with that. I think this is turning out turning out in the end to have actually been quite a decent transfer window. Well, there he is, Florian Wirtz joining the club, obviously on loan, and we're very happy to have him. I'm really happy to have him. He looks very good. He looks like a really good young player. Obviously, in future series, hopefully we'll have some more mods in that actually make players improve, because there are players on the transfer list like Vitale, Yusuf, Badji, who we would sign, but they're 75 rated. PES just doesn't seem to improve players very much, so I don't want to take the punt on them. Like, Jelovic hasn't grown as much as I would have liked him to. There is a mod, though, that I found thanks to Mr. Terry F, that hopefully will help us with that. Transfer offer here for Luke Ayling, and I can't let him go because he's our second right back, but he's 69 rated now, which is a problem, but I just can't afford to let him go, if we're being honest. Another transfer offer in here for Llorente, and would solve a lot of issues. There's an offer for Cresswell. We're just going to accept that straight away. It would solve a few issues if we sold Llorente, and we do have decent centre-backs now, but I just really don't want to sell him. He's our best centre-back. How old is he? He's 30 now, so if we were using PES logic, now would be the time to sell him. No, I don't like it, though. I don't like it. We do need a right-back. We'd have Diakate, Robin Cook, Salcedo as our centre-backs, and Murillo, and we'd keep him then. So renegotiated up to 24 million. It's an extra 6 million. Let's see if they'll pay it. I mean, that would be our budget again. We'd basically get our budget back, and I can't really turn that away, can I? If I'm gonna have the same budget again to be able to bring in another 2 or 3 players. It's pretty big. Before that, we're going to take on Arsenal, and a strong start here is important just for us to show what we could do this season. We're going to get to use some new players as well. We'll get to test them out, see how they do. This is a big match because Arsenal are a very good team on this PES series. So this is the starting 11 for the Arsenal game. Pretty strong squad. Pavon's going to get his first start for us, boys. Cherky and Smith-Rowe at cam. We've got Phillips there. Llorente and Salcedo. Could be Llorente's last game for the club. We don't know that yet. We do know, though, that Arsenal have a fantastic squad. Gundogan in there. Look at how well Martinelli's grown. We had him only a couple of seasons ago for half a year, but he's improved a lot. Let's hopefully pick up a big result here. Massive one this. First game of the season. Always a big moment is the first game of the season. Always tentative. You don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to win? Are we going to get battered? If you remember back, Arsenal absolutely smashed me last time I played against them. Wrote me off. Absolutely ruined us. I'm hoping that's not going to be the same case today. A very strong lineup, and we are growing. I know I'm finding frustrations with the transfer budget and stuff, and probably I haven't sold enough players. The fact that we could sell Llorente here and have the budget back again maybe is the smarter situation here. And the squad is growing. It's getting better in Europe this year, though, and that's going to have a huge impact on how we get on. Most importantly, let's start the season with a win. And it is no surprise here that we're reigning. It's no surprise here that we are reigning again. But that's just this game. It just is this game. Really is. Pavon there, that's my mistake. I should have super cancelled that. I really should have done. But I'm hoping for a good game here against Arsenal. I don't know if I should be pushing too early. It's been a couple of days since I played as well. And you know what I'm like after I've not played for a couple of days. Absolutely awful. So we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. I always say that in case I'm bad, but then if I'm really good, I'm like, yeah, I'm just the best player of the game. But FUMA can be challenging. We know that at the best of times. I'm excited to see what Pavon can do. That's a really exciting... Oh, what are we doing, Smith-Rowe? What are we doing when we get away with it? Gundogan's just giving it straight back to him, and Smith-Rowe's going to end up in the position I probably wanted him in the first place. Pavon now finds Rafinha. Rafinha there. Oh, I tried to slide it through to Pavon. I didn't get it to him. Pavon fires it across. The goalkeeper gets his hands to it before Rodrigo can. Theo Hernandez now. He's got pace, hasn't he? Is he going to be allowed to put it in? He is. Wasn't a bad ball in. Cherky stop him. He can't. Ceballos. Good ball into Aubameyang. We know he's got the strength. Just don't let him turn. Or if he is going to turn, don't let him have an easy shot. Throw near Arsenal. Dangerous position, as you can see. We've not had the greatest passing. They have. It tends to be the case. Llorente up against the Aubameyang. Phillips tries to block it, but it's not a good shot from Martinelli. Osama now is going to try and lift that one up to Rodrigo. Oh, he just couldn't bring it down, could he? Just could not bring it down. Aubameyang now. Pepe with a shot from distance, and it's not very good. That'll be half time, and it's been a really dead first half, hasn't it? To be honest with you, not too much going on in this one, but if it stayed like this. We wouldn't be too unhappy. You can see there, not a single shot registered for us. 3 and only 1 on target for Arsenal. Aubameyang now straight away turns and shoots. Meslier is going to get away with that. Oh, Salcedo's done brilliantly there. Salcedo now. Going to play it through. Finds Rodrigo. And he's held easily by Bernardo, isn't it? It wasn't a very good shot. Pepe now. Turns and shoots, and Meslier saves that really well. Arsenal putting on the pressure now. Cooch. 1-2 with Cherky. That was lovely. Cherky. He's got Rafinha. Keep going, Rafinha. Keep going, Rafinha with a shot. Straight at Leno. Too much straight at Leno. Lovely play, though. That's the best bit of play we've had in this match. Pepe now coming forward. He's got an open goal, and there we go. Arsenal do it. I thought we'd done enough at the back just as we were kind of getting on top. Nicola Pepe with the goal. Arsenal are so dangerous on the counter. They got so many threats. Oh, we've let ourselves down here. I brought Salcedo across. I thought it was the right decision to make. I think in hindsight it probably was, but he didn't get to the ball before Aubameyang. Triple sub for us. I'm not happy. Pavon off. Sulemana on. Jovic on. We're also going to bring on Diakate for his first opportunity at the back for Salcedo. More than anything, I'm not mad at Salcedo. I just want him to be given the opportunity. Sulemana's on the pitch because he's just magic. Jovic. Oh, go on, Mustafi. He's made a mistake. Unlucky. That was nearly unbelievable from Sulemana to Jovic for a goal straight back. Fina now. Waiting for that run. Jovic! Oh, it's just wide right at the end of the match. Jovic goes wide, and really it's just down to a mistake. And Arsenal, again, we just can't beat them. We came on strong towards the end, but we were too slow starting and then trying to chase the game in the second half because we hadn't had any shots in the first. We left ourselves wide open. Arsenal took advantage. Really difficult opening to the season there. We've got the transfer back for Llorente. They're willing to pay 22 million. So we're basically getting our transfer budget back again. I can't really not do that deal. We're going to accept it. 71,000. So we're back to the exact same wage budget. 28 million on the transfer budget. And Llorente, he's going to go to Burnley. I'm gutted, but that money really will allow us to find some more pieces to the puzzle of this team for Europa League football this season. We need another right back, and one who's just caught my eye instantly. 77 rated Pablo Maffia will start negotiations. The club's resistant. What is his release clause? She's only 3 million. He's not convinced with his role at the club, which is just, I don't know. I'm a bit oblivious to that. I'm going to offer him a decent wage and some decent bonuses. If we can't sign him, we can't sign him. But I mean, his role at the club just seems so stupid to me because you're going from Huskea or whatever they're bloody called to Leeds in the Premiership in the Europa League, and you're not convinced. Group stage is set, boys, for the Europa League. We've got Angers, AEK Athens. It's impressive that Angers have got here, let's be honest. And then the other team that we're doing a series with, yes, albeit FIFA career mode, Villarreal. We will take on the Yellow Submarine with Leeds United. That's crazy that that's happened. Hopefully they go easy on us. So transfer negotiations come back, and it's broken down over doubts over his appearance opportunities. I don't know, boys. This is just stupid. The amount of players we can't sign because of this exact reason, I don't know. This just... Tell me what you think, but this seems dumb to me. Pablo Maffia, 77 rated, playing for a maybe lower mid-table spot in La Liga. The opportunity to go to Leeds United in England for a decent wage compared to what he's already on, and he won't sign. It just seems stupid, man. This will be the starting lineup for the Newcastle game. 3 at the back for them, as per usual. I think if we play like we did in the second half against Arsenal, we should be absolutely fine in this one and pick up a victory. Florian Wirtz with his first start here for the club. Nice sunny day here at St. James's Park. Something I'm very, very happy to see. Hoping for a good result, of course, from this one. Strong lineup. This is the kind of game we win, right? This is the kind of game we win. We're a strong enough team here to be taking on a Newcastle and be doing well. I'm hoping for a good performance. There he is, Florian Wirtz, His first opportunity here in a Leeds United top, and I'm excited to get to use him. Cooch now is going to try and lift that one in towards Florian. Florian tries to nod it on. Couldn't quite knock it on, could he? Lovely sunny day here. Pavon with his first shot. Oh, that's his first shot for Leeds. And that weren't too far off. We made a goalkeeper work there. Lovely stuff. I wasn't expecting it. He won the ball back, and I got to be honest, I was expecting the foul there for Smith Rowe winning the ball. It's not a bad shot. See what they can do. These are going to be good opportunities for them from the corner. Meslier will come and punch that straight away. He'll come back forward, though. Longstaff. Oh, he's managed to get it through. Joe Linton turns and shoots. We get a bit lucky. Joe Linton now on the ball. Fires off the shot straight at Meslier. And already I'm feeling like Newcastle feel like they're in a much better vein of form coming into this one. Callum Wilson. Oh, another great save from Meslier. He's got to be fuming with them. He's got to be absolutely fuming with them right now. Jamal Lewis there's going to whip it in towards Longstaff. And another unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. Another unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. He's digging us out of this one. Newcastle have played brilliantly here at home. Yedelin now. Joe Linton. 1-0. Easy. Murillo goes the wrong way, and they deserve it. They thoroughly deserve it. Newcastle have been far and above the better team here. I don't know why he's shining Yedelin's boot, but fair enough. Oh, Yedelin did play the pass. There we go. Half-time. 1-0 to the... Half-time here, 1-0 to the good to Newcastle, and Leeds United's opening to the season is not going well. Did we have more than one shot? No, we did have two. Newcastle 6-6 on target. Meslier, the star of the show here for us at the moment, and the star of the season so far. We are woeful. Maybe it's me just adjusting back to FUMA, but we're not good. Florian Wirtz there, we're still making a run. He still is. Wirtz! 1-0! Oh, sorry, 1-1. We're right back at it. Florian Wirtz with his first goal for Leeds United. And our first goal of the season. And happy days that we got right back into it. Lovely play. Wirtz started the move, kept his run going. We played that there to Pavon. Pavon's ball to Wirtz. Good touch, good shot. Boosh! We needed to nudge our way back into this. That's exactly how you do it, equalising straight away in the second half from kickoff. Play from Rodrigo now. Wants the overlap. Go back inside to Pavon. Pavon now. Go back forward to Rodrigo. Good play so far, this. Lasama's going to find Wirtz. Oh, Wirtz keeps hold of it. Lifts it in. Rafinha. Oh, he just couldn't get his head onto it. Maybe I should have driven that one in. But that was far better from us. A far better start to this second half. Oh, Yedelin's done well again here. Yedelin finds Joe Linton. Oh, we get lucky. Meslier again. Meslier again. Shall we now? Joe Linton again will be allowed to turn and shoot. And another unbelievable save for Meslier. And every time they put that ball into Joe Linton, Newcastle have nearly scored. So hopefully here, Christian Pavon now. Keep making the run. Keep making the run, Doku. Can't find him. Oh, he's going to end up back on the ball, is he? Oh, it's a poor touch. He nearly gifted one there, Jeremy Doku, but his touch was just shocking. Try and lift that one in towards the back post. And it's just headed away. I think Pavon, just his eyes are lit up there thinking, oh, I'm going to get my first goal here. Florian Wirtz has won a few of these now. Stink this again into a danger zone, hopefully. Smith Rowe. Oh, he just couldn't get his head on it. Huge as well there now. Plays in Allen. Allen's got a good touch there. Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz to Jovic. Oh, what a save. Back to Jovic. Oh, what a block. Newcastle have just saved themselves in the depths of this one. Jovic nearly with the goal here. This is unbelievable play. Fantastic play. Florian Wirtz has been great in this, might I add. Good shot. Great save. The follow-up. It's blocked. I'm not sure there who should be looking at that as a bad result. We didn't play particularly well. Certainly, again, had a rousing second half with Wirtz scoring instantly in the start of the second half. It wasn't a good performance again. But we are slowly getting back into the groove of things. I think probably what I'll do when I come back after taking a bit of a break in between seasons is play on one difficulty down until we get used to the passing again and then go straight back up to Superstar. So play on top player for a couple of games and then back up to Superstar. Newcastle with a better team there, in my opinion. We get a point. Well, only a point in the league so far. It does put us in 12th, but at the end of the day, all we need again is Europa League football this season. And I think we will get there. We know we'll get there. Once we find our form with playing, we'll get there. We are going to be at the last day of the transfer window now in the next episode. I've got to be honest. I think I'm probably going to save everything we've got until January. I've disliked transfers on PES If I'm being 1,000,000% honest with you, they were fairly fun with Spurs. They were fine when we did them with on the save on stream with Valencia. With Leeds, they've been horrendous. Whether it's me getting a small transfer budget or just purely me not being able to sign players at smaller clubs than ours, it's been very painful. It's not been fun. I have to be honest with you. These transfer windows, you usually look forward to them and have a good time and have targets. But to constantly be knocked back for player after player after player, after being told that they want to sign you, I'm pretty sure the affection is how much they would like to come and join your club. When you're trying to sign a player with full affection and they say the role that you're offering, even though you don't get to offer a role, is infuriating. I have to be honest with you. I pray that PES rework their transfer system because the gameplay of this game is superb. It is brilliant. But oh my God, of this transfer windows with Leeds been infuriating. It doesn't even give me a reason. It doesn't. This guy is supposed to be on the transfer list, and it doesn't even give me a reason why they won't sign, and we're a higher club ranking than them. I just do not get it, and I'm finding it ruining my fun a little bit. And I know I don't like to do this, but I thought I'd leave it until the end of the episode because then only you diehard people will still be around for this. But I'm finding it infuriating. It's destroying my fun, and trust me, PES has been nothing but fun for me this year. But I thought once we got Europe, more money didn't happen. But even though we're wheeling and dealing to try and have more money, the fact that you can't sign players, I've gone in now for 10 players in this window and haven't been able to sign 10 of them. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. And we're not going in for these big name players at huge clubs. But anyway, that's it. That's going to be my winch over. Everything will be absolutely fine. It's just the transfer window right now, all it's doing is making me angry and not enjoy PES. And that's not a usual emotion I have while playing this game. But thank you very much for watching, boys. I hope you understand my frustrations as well. I hope they don't come across as me just being a whiny little bitch. But I hope you understand them because if anything, I want to see this fixed for the next game. I want to see this out of it for the next game. Completely rework transfers for me in the next game, and things will be cool. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support as per usual, and I apologize for the rant at the end of the episode. I will see you in the next one where we will start a Europa League journey, and hopefully we'll pick up some points, and I may try and sign one more player. We'll see.